Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. John McGregor from Foundation Expo 88 and the 25th anniversary of World Expo 88 People's Committee, here reporting from La Dolce Vita at Savoir Faire, Milton, Park Road, Milton, in Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. And we have with us here Mr. Joe Frizzi, who is the founder and owner of La Dolce Vita, undoubtedly one of the most famous coffee shops and restaurants in all of Brisbane, which came up in the 80s, just around the time of World Expo 88. Our director of the 25th anniversary People's Committee for World Expo 88, Mr. Peter Racy, is going to do a in-depth interview with Mr. Frizzi right now, so I'll pass it over to Peter.
Morning, Joe. How are you going?
Hi.
Hello, everyone. So, Joe, I am dying to hear, because I have a little story to tell at the end of this, but you were at the forefront, really, and I don't think Brisbane would have actually got any footpath dining except for your good self. So please, tell us how it came about.
Well, basically, when we started, being Italian, you know, outdoor dining has been like that forever. And so I used to put some tables and chairs on the footpath, and council would come over and say, look, you can't have the chairs and tables there, so you have to get them out, otherwise we'll actually confiscate them. So I used to put them away, and by the way, Aromas, Robin Hawley, used to do the same thing as well. And so we used to wait a couple of days, and we'd put them out there. We'd sort of take it in turns, who was going to dare the first, and council would come back and tell us the same story, until we basically and finally lobbied.
This is around 1989, 90.
Yes, 90, and we got it. You know, so there's so many tables and chairs on the footpath, so many more people employed. It's due to us doing this.
And so the other side of the story, and you'll hopefully find this amazing, I was on a committee called the Finance Advisory Committee, which was a policy advisory and a financial advisory committee with Sally Ann Atkinson. And it operated from 85 through to 91. So after the 88 election, after Expo, when the mood in Brisbane changed and there was a real desire, and Sally Ann had picked up on the desire and knew that footpath dining was the way to go. So yes, you were out there on your behalf, and I know that Sally Ann was there always trumpeting the council line. You know, don't do it, don't do it. However, what was happening on the inside of this tent was that our committee had asked the city solicitor, how do we go about getting footpath dining in Brisbane? And the first response we got, we met monthly, so bear this in mind, so we went monthly. And the first response we got back from the city solicitor was, well, no, it's not good, it's dangerous for health and you shouldn't do it. Very short, sharp, to the point. And we looked at the response and we thought, no, that's not what we asked for. We want to know how to go about getting footpath dining in Brisbane. He wrote back a 6-page memo telling us the council was going to be liable for food poisoning if the rubber nuts got on the food. The council was going to be liable for accidents if a car mounted the footpath and hit a person. The council was going to be liable if a little kid walking down the road spat at someone and got on the food and got food poisoning, and on and on and on it went. And we looked at it and we said, no, you still didn't get it, we want it. How do you go about, this is Sally Ann directly more or less, how do you go about getting footpath dining? 18 months later, we were finally told how to legally go about changing the mechanisms to allow the footpath, because it wasn't a defined footpath. The roadway went from private property to private property. There was no such thing called a footpath. So in the first instance, the state government had to change the definition to define a footpath, and then the council could pass regulations for said footpath. And on those regulations, the council could allow footpath dining. And so finally, we knew the answer, 18 months after we started. So you're there arguing, oh, put it out. Poor old Sally Ann's on the inside, we want it. Bureaucracy, beautiful stuff. So then Sally Ann goes off to Boss, who was in power by that stage. The answer. That was the answer, no answer. So Sally Ann wrote again, no answer. Jim Sawley gets in, finally, we can do it. 3 months was a very short amount of time after all the work that the council solicitor had done, drafting up all the regulations, all the rest of it just came into being, and the rest of it all passed on. Courtesy, so the record says, of Jim Sawley. The reality of it is, it was actually Sally Ann who wanted it, desired it, worked towards it, and worked with people like yourself. So that's the interesting story of two sides of the coin.
Very interesting, yes, yes.
And with that, it's probably a good time to conclude this YouTube, and we'll be back in a minute to further the conversation. And don't forget to look at all the YouTubes in the channel as the story slowly and surely knits together about the great benefits that were brought to Brisbane in the legacy period of time after Brisbane Legislature 88. Thank you.